teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19. really should have opted for the touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Mon. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
The Raiders at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Now Mon. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 32-yard line. That one good for 24 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A run with Mostert up the middle.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You look at this Packers defense.
And they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Anthony Schwartz,
33 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Nixon now from his end zone.
Pushing his way through. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. His first catch good for 8 and a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker back to 1.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And it's a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed, 43 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Carlson's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses happen their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely, and that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
You look at this Raiders defense.
They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run.
Touchdown, Packers! Luke Musgrave with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Third down from the gun, it's Mond.
And that's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Taking it about the 36. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Now a throw here, hauled in. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
Ready.
At the 37-yard line.
10 cycles.
Love now. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Throwing. Love. That is caught. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready.
Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
38.
Off the play fake, Love.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
That'll be caught right side by Reed. So nothing doing there, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Escaping the pressure right. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Jordan Love
Punching it in from a yard away.
And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ready.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Wishley that time fighting free and here in the first half defensively. And Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead,
22 needle.
they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Now this throw caught left side. Escapes the defender. Still on his feet. Touchdown Raiders. Anthony Schwartz. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Carlson now to add the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Nixon now from his end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Love now to pass on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Here we go, set. Hey, check mega. Ready?
Love going to give this one to Jones. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Powers through. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 53 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
52 plus. Ready?
Now Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
On second down, it's Jones. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down. Mon looks to throw. Here's back-to-back catches for Devontae Adams. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Ready. 5-6. Set.
Mon now off of play action. Packer pressure, and down he goes. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Come on.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Set, go.
Bond going to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
2nd down. Here's Mostert again.
Dances by him.
And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, some nice running right there. That's what got him the 1st down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
Here's Mostert.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Ready?
On 2nd down, Mon.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guy.
Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this 1st half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one is incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Ready.
From the gun, here's Mon.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Okay, ready?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarter's number 1.
And now the rookie's free. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Now Love will try with his legs.
And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the 1st down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hand cycle.
Musgrave's got it out right.
Touchdown!
Luke Musgrave.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers have moved out in front.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And I think the ball's out. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Here's Mon. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz.
Sheds off the tackle. Touchdown, Raiders!
Anthony Schwartz.
His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year.
And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it will tie our game here in the 3rd. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half.
On 1st and 10, Love.
That's complete to Dobbs.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain of 32 that time.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
The 71 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Play fake. Here's Love. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
He already did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here He gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game. And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Love with it here, third and short yardage. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jaden Reed with his second touchdown of the night. And the Packers have moved out in front. Carlson's extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way out of the other side of the field.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive, and we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
Watch out now. 50 series.
Being chased out left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
That's to the rookie from Notre Dame, Michael Mayer.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Now Mon.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Mon throwing on second down.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On third down, here comes Mostert.
Well, almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. Fourth down.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Raiders trying on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches. Throwing. Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. He could not pull it in. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to third and inches. Love looking to throw it. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 45-yard line.
Off the option, it's Jones.
Breaks through the contact.
84 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Love, they go play action now.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Give him 30 yards there. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back.
Ready, break.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
10 cycles.
Love now. And they're going to get it. They bring it down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Max Crosby. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Yellow, go. 6, 7.
Love. Now he'll escape to his right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordan Love, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Darnell Savage. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Okay, ready?
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. It's Lucas Van Ness there to drop him behind the line. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Drill green. Ready?
Mond out of the shotgun.
Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Mond looks to throw. He'll find Schwartz complete right side.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Trouble, 38. Red, yellow. Hut, hut.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Mond.
That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. An inside give to Jones.
90 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Here's Love.
Flush to his right.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this when he's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
That's Mayer, the tight end. He's got room past the 30.
And finally taken down at the 36-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
And a Raider 1st down.
Bond going to throw it. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
2nd and 10, Mon.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
41-yard line.
Strike. Check, strike. Hut.
Up the middle, Jones. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Come on, set.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Running right, Jones. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Ready.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Hut, hut.
Again, it's Jones. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Ready up. 22 needle. Jet, jet. Ready.
Jones.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Aaron Jones, his 1st rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Raiders. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board. And that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it. And as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming. And that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario,
Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And they take a knee.
On the double.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up